Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Mountain Blade Warband Prophecy of Pendor 3.9.4. They have a lady in waiting. That is terrible because that means we have to fight them. We have... What? No. Okay, we have the faster horse. So... this shouldn't be that hard. I forgot one thing. They've got a lot of bows. They'll be firing a lot of arrows at us. Which is okay. All these little guys here are just food for the ravens. They can do nothing. The problem are the enemy bowmen. Well, there is a lot of them. The only good thing is that they should spend their ammunition relatively quick. And they should not be able to do a lot of damage to us. Simply because they should not be able to hit us a lot. We could try to ride bigger circles. I don't know if bigger circles helps more or less. Maybe it's time to find out. I think we should keep the shield on our back, shouldn't we? Basically, they're not that dangerous because as soon as they've spent their ammunition, they're just food for the ravens. The horses aren't fast enough to be any threat to us. And, well, I don't think they hit a lot. We could try to kill their infantry, though. But we'll do that later. I maybe should put the shield on my back because that's what they're actually shooting. They're not shooting at my front or anything, they're shooting at my back. Well, considering that there's 17 of them, plus I think 3 or 4 ladies, everyone has 40 arrows, so you have a little idea how many arrows they're actually firing at us. But we got a Deshar Lady of Waiting, which is absolutely magnificent. That's just what we need. And the experience, of course, is good as well. The loot is, I think, not that good because these guys don't use anything that we use. Their armor is light because they're built for speed. Their weapons are bows and swords, sabers, stuff like that, so also not that interesting. Well, of course, they might have some treasure chests with some extra gold. I think we're at 250,000. And we should be aiming to get at least 1 million before we start building an army, because that will be expensive. Having an army is absolutely horrendously expensive. And having a kingdom is even more expensive. And building your own knight order, oh, don't get me started on that one. Because that is terrifying. Please, please, if you ever build your own order, don't start with equipping and training them for coin. Train them with your companions until there is nothing left to train. Letharian. Best choice ever. That guy can teach them to be real killers. And when they are as good as Letharian is, which will take quite a while, then and only then you will invest coin to make them even more deadly. And just try to think of an army of Letharians. You know, the Noldor assassin super guy. Just an army of those guys. Equipped with weapons even better than what he has. Oh yeah. And made to your own perfect specs. So, you like people with halberd? Go for it. You like people with the two-handed swords? Go for it. You like a combination of a knight that has only a bow and 3 sets of arrows? Go for it. You can do this. And I would recommend them to build your very own siege armor. I'm thinking myself of building a knight order that only has an arbalest, which is one of the best crossbows in the game, and then 3 sets of crossbows. Yeah. Okay, they have no close combat weaponry, but who cares? They've got 120 bolts each and every one of them. And with the skill of Mettenheim and the rest of the skills and abilities or attributes of Letharian, plus some bonus coin invested. Oh, they will be deadly. That's the idea. Yeah, you could drop one of the set of bolts, just 2 sets of crossbow bolts, and then the rest equipped with, I don't know, a 200 sword or a hammer or something like that. That would be beautiful. Yeah, everyone is firing as best as they can, which is okay with us. Well, they are moving, I am moving. Yes, they can hit me by chance, but it's not that likely. Of course, I will get hit any second now because I just said that. It's like at work, you never say that there is no one calling, because that's exactly the moment that you will get a call. So, don't summon it. Do we have enough arrows? Yes, we have, or bolts, because the horses of the Singolin slaver moron guys here are not very good at taking damage. And I'm not even sure, well, most of them should have shields, but even their shields are crappy, and their shield skill is crappy. These guys are not in for skill, and they're not in for equipment. They're just in for the fact that they have this combination of archery, horses, speed, and spears, meaning light lances, more or less. So that's the whole shebang. And you can see that already one of them has run out of ammunition. And no, he cannot catch us, even if he tries. Because, surprise, surprise, we are using a Noldor horse. In theory, their riding skill is better than ours, I guess, because my riding skill sucks. I think we have 5 or so, so not that big. But, yeah. Keep in mind that even with the best riding skill, it does not change the horse. So there are 2 people on the same horse. Yes, the one with the higher riding skill is faster. But if you're riding one person on a horse of 30 speed and with a high skill, and one per person on a horse with a 40 speed and skill level 1, for example, the higher skill level will still not catch the horse because the skill only goes so far. It's the same with athletics, yeah. If you've got athletics 10 and you're a full plate armor, you will not catch someone who has no armor, simply because it does simply not compensate that much. It compensates some, yes, but not that much. You could have seen that when we last fought the Knights of the Dawn. Because the Knights of the Dawn, they have high athletic skills, yes, but they're still slower than the Wyverns of their own order that are less heavily armored. Of course, if you have heavy armor and you try to run from them, they will catch you because they have a higher athletic skill than you have. They do not... Okay, I think we should take some of the horses out of the equation. Did I miss? No, I didn't. That was pretty close. I should be a little bit more careful. The guy behind me has a lance. Damn it. You're relatively hard to hit, are you? Okay, maybe I should wait until the rest of your troops are close, because I'm obviously unable to hit you. Whoa, 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 that was bad. That was 2 hits in a row. There are things that should not happen. Maybe if we get really close to a tree. Well, I can't get them. As soon as they're out of ammunition, I could simply write tight circles, and then we'll get them. Just by tight circling. And of course your ears are your best friend, because your ears tell you when the enemy runs out of ammunition. Keep in mind the enemy cannot theoretically catch you if you're riding an older horse, and they don't, because, surprise, surprise, nobody catches an older horse except another Noldor horse. Oh, I wasn't aiming for you, sir. Okay, that was a little overkill, because the horse couldn't take that much damage. Another good thing about killing the horses is, of course, that if you kill the horses, there is no horses for you to run into. Which is perfect. Because that's always a problem. So for some strange reason, if they... Oh, crap. This one did actually hit me. I should absolutely keep in mind that these guys, if they lance me, they kill me. Do I feel this, or are they getting closer? Which they cannot. I repeat, mathematically speaking, they cannot catch me. Although it seems like they can. Which they cannot. Just for the record. I find this strange. Oh, great. This is totally stupid what I'm doing, because I'm running the risk of running into a tree. Because I'm not using my mobility here. Whoa, did he just block that with his shield? How did he do that? I don't even know how to protect the horse with the shield. Well, I guess if your shield skill is high enough, you can do stuff like that. They're still firing. Why do I start killing horses? Because when there are too many of the enemy behind you, they're blocking the sight of their own forces. Which means they cannot shoot you. Which means they will not run out of ammunition. Which of course is bad. I think that's another one dead. Ah, terrible shot by me. Let's remember that there are not that many of them. There's just 17 or so. I think the horse was not killed. It was just... Oh, that wasn't the horse. Yeah, there are now too many of them behind me. Their own forces can no longer shoot at me. Oh, look at that. The lady is there. By the way, these ladies are pretty good at what they do. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Even by my standards. $303. That is the equivalent of a Magnus, more or less. But that also means we now have a horse in our riding path, which is not that clever. Oops. Wasn't even aiming at the guy. Well, these ladies seem not to be very lucky. Man, I think you get dizzy from all that. The good thing for you is as soon as you get dizzy in any sort of form, you can simply, yeah, you know, fast forward. Another one down. Okay, is it too early to get the shield out? I think we're okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that? That horse is armored. That is an armor. I don't know where they find that one, but that is most definitely an armored horse. That was a terrible shot. I'm not sure if shots on horses can get any skill. I don't think they can. That was terrible, by the way. Oh, great. That horse will be my doom. They should have a clear line of sight by now. Terrible shooting again by me. $54. 91. That was a good one. Still not enough to take it down, though. That could have been a beautiful shot. What? That was the same horse. Damn it, I'm losing it at the moment. I'm getting a little bit eye cancered by all the turning. How many of those archers are still around? That's the question. Okay, one more without a horse, obviously. That armored horse, that makes me nervous. Yeah, it takes very little damage, obviously. And it has a shield. 101 damage. Now, that's beautiful. That was beautiful as well. That was a good shot. I don't know how much that horse can take, but I'm assuming about 150. That's the... Well, it couldn't take that. So if there are 3 of the ladies, which I assume there were... I wasn't aiming for you, actually. There is still one guy with a... There's still one guy with a bow. I still heard the sound of one guy shooting. I could try to... Oh boy. That was terrible. I'm not hitting him and he's not hitting me. But I have more arrows than he has. That was a good hit into the horse. Okay. We're fine now. Wasn't aiming for you, sir. Only one horse left. We're nearly done with all the stupid. We're done with all the stupids. Okay. So the rest is just killing idiots. And the Tashar lady will be ours. How beautiful is that? And this, of course, will count for a lot of reputation. Oh, I forget how tough these guys are. They are worth 100 experience. In my eyes, they're not worth it. Because, yes, they have two-handed weapons, but then what? Their only bonus is this two-handed weapon stuff. Their armor is not that good. Their skill is not that good. They do come in numbers, but what benefit is numbers, I ask you? Mouth to feed. Well, there's sure a lot of them. What you can do normally when you fight a single-in army is let your army deal with the enemy core troops, because they can kill them more easy than you can. And you take care of this infantry guys, because they're a threat to your army, because your army handles two-handed infantry poorly most of the time. They have a tendency to kill your knights because they get stuck, and then they get them with their big thingies here. And yeah, don't risk that. Be clever. They will follow you the battlefield back and forth. You keep them out of the fight. Your troops massacre the enemy as they needed, and you keep those guys here occupied. In case you didn't notice, if we kill 40 of those, that's 4,000 experience. Plus a bonus, sir. Plus a bonus. And there is a lot of bonus coming our way, I guarantee that. Plus the renown of, I think, 53 or 54. 53 is more likely. So that's beautiful. Try to get 50 renown in a battle later on with an army. You will be surprised what you have to do to get that. So do your jobs alone in the beginning and the mid-game as I do it. That would be my recommendation, because it's all for you. You are the core. Whatever army you choose, you will always be the base of your army. And you will always be the one who makes the army tick. It's the bonus that you provide to surgery, to first aid, to all of that, that will keep your army going. I must work on my tactics skill, because my tactics skill, look at that, 279. With not a single point in weapon mastery. I think we have 1 point in weapon mastery from reading a book, but that's it. They should run out of idiots by now. Because we killed so many of them. Out. You're not out. You're not out. And you're not out. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Good work. Ah. When we're out of idiots with two-handed weapons, we know that we're getting somewhere. There's so many of them, you would not believe it. Did I just miss? By the way, there is a bonus for killing a certain number. I think it's 10,000 or 5,000 men on the field. It's not a very good bonus. I think it's plus 20 Renan or something like that. But it still is a bonus after all. I am careful about the guys with the two-handed weapons simply because they're very hard to tell from the range, to calculate the range on them. Wow. See, she has a spear as well. I didn't hit your head. How is that even possible? That was miserable performance by me. 44 and he is not dying. What a jerk. I must be a little bit careful because I don't think that these guys are actually running. Oh yeah, they're not running. They're trying to trick me again. It's the old fooling me. Okay, but we will not get fooled. We'll kill each and every one of those guys. Simply because we can. Or are they running? Heavens help, they might be running. Is it possible that they're running? Oh crap, they're running. They're really running. And I let them go. Ah, damn it. That's a lot of experience I just lost. Well, there were so many running, there was little I can do. Okay, the only thing we can do is shoot them while they flee. Ah, crap. She's worth 3 times that the other guy. Great. I guess one of the ladies got away. Terrible performance by me. Terrible performance by me. Yeah, but that's if you're alone. You can't really catch on. Come closer. That's one down. The question is, who will run? Will he be running? No. Nobody's running today. That's strange. Now there are only 2 left. No, there's only 1 left. And they're all dead. Beautiful. Killed an entire army. 5 was routed. Yeah, but the loot isn't that good because that is all rubbish. I mean, the best armor they have is basically useless. Or is it? Yeah, 50-14. It's relatively light, though, if you have a character that is low on strength. A companion, for example, let's say, don't know, Anzen or something like that. He would be great with that armor. Yay! Hamida Bibi. I think she's important later on. Nobody here. You're no help. Oh, look at that. They're fighting an entire army, as it seems. Mr. Torvin. You know anything? No, you don't. Sister Mora. You know nothing. No. Traveling. Where is Venus the Digit? In Torba. But I am in Torba. Honestly, I'm... Oh, there he is. What else do you have for offer? The potion of Janus will increase your knowledge. We want to drink Janus. Woohoo! Intelligence by 1? It should be 2. Why is it 1? Heavy crossbow, Zweihander, tempered, whatever. We don't need that. We want to sell this. But I feel like robbed. Because I should have gotten more of that than just 1 point of intelligence. Beautiful. Look at that. That is, I think, one of the best gear for legs that you can have. However, we're not investing money into armor because we'll get good armor from our knights when the time is right. Horses. Yeah, but no. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Goods. We could buy salt. The salt prices are okay. They're not good, but they're okay. Oh, that's too much. Why was the intelligence only increased by 1? That is strange, because that should not happen. Will increase pathfinding for the moment. Sadar Khans. And they're fighting at what odds? 291 against 300 something. Rook Knights, Squire Datkins, Saravan, Dervith, and Wind Riders. We've got some idiots here, some idiots there. Refugees. He's traveling. They're running from the Inquisition, which I can understand. Okay. So I say we stop it here for today, and we'll see each other next time. But I think I really ruined that with that gem. I don't know. We didn't have that many gems. Unless I got something totally wrong. We should have gotten 2 intelligence from that. Well, we'll see each other next time. Bye.